Good morning. So I've done a couple posts so far. As you probably know already, I'm an independent consultant for Usborne books, so I decided to come on live to give you guys a good inside peek at all these amazing books. Now I have quite a big pile, but I'm hoping to get through it pretty quickly. Now to keep in mind as I go through each variety of book, their series do have other topics within each. So I'm going to start off with some baby books, toddler books, preschool, school age, some fun series, and then our reading ones. I'm going to focus kind of more on our reading books today and touch base on activity ones later. So to start us off with some fun baby books. These ones here are our baby's first black and white library. So we have 4 books that come in this tiny little box. So these are adorable. These are complete black and white with that pop of color. Very simple, cute little size, perfect for a baby's first book. I love to show these. These are our fold outs. These are awesome for babies and tummy time, so they actually do stand up. They're the accordion style book, so they do have to get used before they flatten out a bit better. There we go. Now this one here focuses on 1, 2, 3, but like I was saying, there are others to choose from as well, and they are double-sided. Another fun one for babies are our Slide and See series. So as you can see there's little sliders on each page. They're built right into the page, and they are like a double thick, very durable board book. Very fun and bright, engaging illustrations. Another fun one for babies are our playbooks. These are a lot of fun. They're full of illustrations and bright colors and fun flaps and fun finger trails. So those are cut out right there for the fingers to rub along. They got little cutouts throughout, the touchy-feelies. So these are a lot of fun for babies to get their hands all over and feel all those fun textures as they begin to love books. So our popular series that we are known for are That's Not My series. So these have the textures on each page to feel. So as it goes, That's Not My Cow, its ears are too soft. So they got that fun, nice, soft texture there. That's Not My Cow, its udder is too smooth. So it goes all the way through the book. As you can see, there's great illustrations on each page, very engaging. And on the last page, That's My Cow, its tail is so fluffy. And then I also have a festive one here, so That's Not My Snowman. So there are about over 40 titles to choose from our That's Not My series, so there is something for everybody. So a couple options as we get into more toddler age groups. We have our little Lift and Look Woods. So what's great about these is Usborne came out with flaps that are actually built right into those pages. So for those little ones who aren't quite as durable with our typical flaps, these ones are more durable, so they are attached right with the page. So this goes through, what's the busy squirrel doing now? Burying an acorn in the ground. Who else is down here digging? A fuzzy mole making a tunnel. So they are very cute little stories to interact with the kids and encourage them to lift the flaps and look underneath each. Another one that is the similar flaps is the Lift and Look Play Hide and Seek. This one is with Frog. So it goes, let's play hide and seek. Hedgehog, where are you? Where could Hedgehog be? It goes, oh, you found me. So then it goes through all the animals have a turn. So now it's Hedgehog looking for the next animal. The little peep-throughs there. These are a lot of fun, very engaging for those little hands. These are good for babies and toddlers. And then a fun texture noise book. These are our Don't Tickle series. So this one here is Don't Tickle the Dinosaur. You might make it grunt. So these are very cute. They have that texture there to rub along to make the dinosaur screech and grunt and roar. They're a lot of fun. And at the very end, oh, now look what you've done. And they do have an on-off switch at the back, which is awesome to save on batteries. And then we have our Listen and Read series. So these are awesome for if mom just kind of needs a moment to breathe. It's a little story that has those same buttons that reads the story to your child.
Lovely smell floats on the breeze. She wanders on. What's in this cottage? 3 full bowls of creamy porridge.
So then at each page you do have a new button to press, and it reads the entire 2 pages. It's got those beautiful illustrations. Perfect for their little one to read on their own. Next we have our pop-up series. So this one here is The Night Before Christmas. So we've got these beautiful pop-ups on each page with the classic story along to read. Now these don't quite, the video doesn't quite do it justice. It is really beautiful pop-ups. And then another option is pop-up seasons. So it goes through, again, another nice story to go along with the illustrations to go through each season. Very nice pop-ups. And then another sound option. These are our sound book series. So there are other sound books as well. There's Baby's Very First. Then there's the Noisy series. And then we have our sound books. This is Winter Wonderland. So they have those beautiful, realistic noises throughout with a nice story. So it says, as the snow starts to fall on a winter morning, the robins fill the frosty air with their song. So that's, we have the button of the chirping. So these have really pretty cutouts throughout, very gorgeous illustrations. Such a lovely book. And again, it does have that on-off switch on the back. And then getting up to school age, we have this beginner series. So there are over 60 titles to choose within these. So there literally is something for everyone. This is firefighters. There's ones on animals. There's ones on planes. It is such a big variety. Here's a small selection of what there is. But throughout these books and each pages, there are fun facts about the topic within the book. Realistic pictures, your cartoon pictures. And we have our big book of. So I'm going to try to fan these across. They are fairly big. These are awesome books for the floor. So these are a 4-page across fold outs throughout the book. There we go. And they are chocked full of lots of information depending on the topic that you choose. So there are many other pages throughout too, and other fold-out options as well. Again, a good book for the ground or the table. And then we have these 100 Things to Know About. This one is on planet Earth. So it literally goes through, each page is numbered with 100 different facts to find out about Earth. Just a little sample of a peek inside. So in some of our series, so this one here is the Little Peek Through, Peep Inside, Look Inside, See Inside series. So it goes up for certain age groups. This one here focuses on babies and preschoolers. So that's the Are You There Little Owl series. So there are different animals. There's Are You There Little Unicorn? Are You There Little Fox? Are You There Little Reindeer? So there's a good variety to choose from. These are a very cute story. They got fun cutouts, those finger trails, and peek throughs into the next page. So as it goes, are you there, little owl? I can see your eyes shining through the leaves. Oh, it's not you. It's twinkling stars in the night. So then it goes through. It keeps thinking it finds the little owl, but it ends up being other little creatures. Till the very end, when it's little owl, where are you? I can't find you anywhere. So then you can start to peek little owl through there. Oh, there you are, little owl, having snuggle time with your dad. So these are an adorable little story. And then you go up into the peep inside. So these are good for preschool and school age. This one here is on the sea. So again, it's got those little peep throughs into the next page. It's got fun flaps and lots of fun facts throughout. So in warm places, fish buzzle around the jewel bright coral. A hungry shark is hunting for lunch. Will it eat you, little puffer fish? Not if I puff out my spikes. It's a very fun, engaging little facts book. And then we have the Look Inside series. So these are good for ages 4 to 6, roughly. So again, there are other topics to choose from. There's Look Inside Your Body, Look Inside Farm, Look Inside How Things Grow. There's lots of fun ones to choose from. So what I really like about the Look Inside Your Body book is it actually has flaps within flaps with even more flaps underneath. So these are chock full of lots of information. So it goes through about your body, eating and discreting. You got staying alive. It gets into your bones and your muscles. Fun facts about your brain. So these ones are just chock full of lots of fun facts about your body and whichever topic you decide to choose. And then you have your See Inside series, which is good for ages 6 to 9. So these are still like a cardstock board book. Just chock full of lots of information. There's fun flaps throughout this book as well. This one here is on space. But again, this is just a sample. There are lots of other ones to choose from as well. So you have stuff on the Milky Way, our solar system. That's a 4-page fold out right there. Lots of fun facts. So another good series are our questions and answers. So these are great for those kids who have a million questions or those who just love to learn. So these are the very first. So these are good for preschool and kindergarten age groups. There's our classic What Are Germs? These are actually from our famous What is Poo series. So what are germs? Tiny living things. They can make us ill if they get inside you. Germs are so tiny you can't see them unless you zoom in really close with a clever machine called a microscope. So it goes through more about germs and spreading germs and how to keep our body safe. And then another example is our What is Snow? So it says, what is snow? It's what flutters down on the freezing days. It says it's silent, chilly, and magical too. Have you ever been out in the snow? So these are great. These are start off with your very typical questions that a little one might ask about. Sorry, now my hand's basically covering it all. And then as you go up, the questions do get a little more broad, as well as the topics and the answers. So this is this is the first questions and answers now. These are what are feelings? So there are others like why do I hear? How do animals talk? Lots of fun different questions. So what are feelings? So you got your answer. Feelings are what we all feel inside our bodies and brains when good and bad things happen to us. So underneath each flap here, it has a different character of the way they're feeling. So the giraffe is crying. So as it says, is it wrong to cry? No, you often feel better after a good cry. It also lets others see you're hurt or upset and they can try to help. Or there's a hippo or a rhino over here saying, I need a hug. I'm feeling sad. I want to sing and dance. I'm so happy. So it goes through about different things about what makes us happy, and our fun little characters here again. What makes us sad, what makes us angry. So it goes through with our typical feelings. Why do we worry? What makes us scared? And ways to deal with our feelings. So it says it's normal to feel sad, worried, or angry at times. Here are some ideas on how to cope with our feelings. So there's an elephant. How can I cheer up? Think of something else and try to smile. Even the action of smiling can make you feel happier. So this is really great for little ones. It starts to help them understand their feelings and ways to deal with it. So then the next one up of that series is just our typical questions and answers. So this one is on food. There are a lot of other ones to choose from. There's questions and answers about growing up, about plastic. And these ones here cover the 5 W's. So they go through each page as a where, why, what, who, which, how, and a yes and a no. So these are questions about where. So where does my food go? So then underneath each flap, you do have your answer. Questions on how. How do we eat with chopsticks? How does food reach supermarkets? How is flour made? Questions on why. Why don't we all grow our own food? Why are eggs egg-shaped? Why are carrots orange? Do we know which animals these meat are from? So a turkey, it's a bird. A turkey, the bird, not the country. Is fresh fruit better than frozen? And you got your answers with me. So lots of fun questions to ask and answer within these books. Then we have our Lift the Flap series. So there are ones for younger as well as ones for older. So Usborne actually did come out with a STEM series. So this is our construction and demolition. So it's a lot more broad. There's a lot of flaps, a lot more answers and questions within each. So crews and machines, strong and stable, gaining height. So this is all about construction and demolition. There are others. There's ones about bugs as well. And then for younger ones, this one here is colors. So these have the fun facts. It's very interactive. So it says, can you guess who the stripy one in the green wagon is? So you can sort of kind of see the animal there, but it encourages them to flip and answer within each. So it goes through with colors in the forest, penguin matching, so a yellow fish to the yellow penguin, busy town, so you get your matching colors within there. And then it gets into mixing, counting, and fun interactive ones. Sorry, that must be the mail lady. Then for reading books, we do have these hardcover ones. It's the very first readers, and then they have their leveled up. So each one does have a bookmark within each. So this one here is our very first. So these are encouraging those who just start to read. So 1, sun, 2, shoes. So it counts all the way up to 20. And then depending on the series you get, the wording gets smaller and longer. So I can, our curriculum is like your typical alphabet curriculum, but I do have a comparison chart in order to guide you to the correct book that you'd be looking for. So then as you go up, we do also have paperback chapter books. This is the Knitbone Pepper, the ghost dog. There are other ones. There's the Fairy Unicorns. There's the Sandy Lane Stables. And then we have our illustrated originals. These are a hardcover. These are complete and unabridged. They have your occasional illustrations throughout. And then it's your full-on book. This one here is Black Beauty. And then some others is we do have phonics readers and picture books. You can buy them individual or you can get a discount when you get them in a kit. So this one here is the Unicorns in Uniform. Flamingo Plays Bingo, Axolotl Finds a Bottle, Lizard in a Blizzard. So these are very fun phonics. These really help encourage kids as they start reading to predict what's going to happen next. So I got those fun illustrations throughout. Just finding a start. So for an example, if you're unsure what phonics are, so it says poodle draws doodles. So it's that rhyming. So poodle draws doodles of oodles and things, from cooks, books, and beetles to spoons, brooms, and kings. She's having great fun sketching chickens and cows. When she runs out of paper, where can I draw now? So they're very fun. They do help kids predict what is going to happen next. And then we also have other multiple stories within each as well. So these here are your illustrated myths from around the world. So they have multiple titles included within this book. Beautiful illustrations, all in a nice hardcover. And then here's another example, is ballet stories. So they do have others that focus on specific things within each. Again, beautiful little illustrations throughout with your stories all in there. So that's just the start of some things I wanted to show. I am going to do another one to focus on more activity books. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I know it can be a little overwhelming at first, but I am definitely here to help you. All right, I hope everyone has a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.